Hey guys, it's YouTuber Mark here, coming at you guys with my first deck list that I have set up here, and as you can tell, it's Boom Samurai. It's my favorite deck. All my friends hate me for running it, so if any of them watch it right now. But yeah, so without further ado, here's my deck list. I start out with one Six Samurai Yagichi. What he does is once per turn you can pop a face down back row, and he can't attack that same turn. But basically he gets rid of things that you might be afraid of. For instance, if you think they have a set Solemn, if you think they have a set Mirror Force, or a set Torrential, it's really helpful. The next card is two Six Samurai Shinai. Six Samurai Shinai is basically a card that he goes well with this next card, which is Six Samurai Mizuho. Um, if I have a face-up Mizuho, I can special summon Shinai. If Shinai is sent to the graveyard by Mizuho's effect, and Mizuho's effect is if I pitch a face-up Six Samurai monster on the field, I can destroy one card on the field. So it's kind of like Raikou. And what he does is that when Shinai is sent to the grave by Mizuho's effect, I can special summon out of the grave another Six Samurai other than Shinai. And yeah, that was Mizuho. The next up is two Grandmaster of the Six Samurai. Grandmaster of the Six Samurai is a 2100 beatstick. He can be special summoned if there's a face-up Six Samurai monster on the field. You can only have one of him on the field per turn, which is why I suggest only running two. Three could be a dead draw clogging your hand. The next card is two Kizans. Kizan is an 1800, but if you have two or more other legendary two or more Six Samurai cards on the field, he becomes a 2100 beatstick. And he's really nice. It's really good. He gets a special summon, and he's 4 stars, and you can do a whole bunch of synchroning with that. Next up are two Inishi Chance Chancellor. The Inishi Chance Chancellor can only be summoned onto the field, special summon, by banishing two Six Samurai monsters from my graveyard. Inishi's effect is once per turn, you can go ahead and using him to destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls, and he can attack the same turn. It's kind of like Yagichi. Next two are my two favorite cards of this whole entire deck. They're my favorite card. They're 2500 beatsticks, 2400 defense. So they have my favorite card, and that's Great Shogun Shien. Great Shogun Shien's effect is your opponent can only activate one magic or trap card per turn. And using that with your Synchro card, it kind of just shuts down your opponent's back row completely. And I hope my TV is not too loud. The next one is 3 Kageki, which is your main starter and engine to the synchroing of this deck. Kageki lets you special summon from your hand a level 4 or lower Six Samurai monster, which definitely starts to get the engine rolling for the Six Samurais. With this card, your main tuner of the deck, your 2-star tuner, which is Kagemusha. Kagemusha can be special summoned with Kageki, and right there is your 5-star synchro. And yeah, he has 1800 defense for one attack. Let's go with the magic cards. Magic cards are two dualities, one Upstart Goblin. I'm debating to change those dualities to two Upstart Goblins because Upstart, even though I'm giving my opponent 1000 life points, I can still special summon. Next is your one Shan Smoke Signal. It's just main good card. Then one Mind Control. Mind Controls and enemy controllers are so good these days that you need to have them almost. They're really good cards. Then a Terraforming. And now is probably when you're thinking, why does he have Terraforming? Because I actually do run the Temple of the Six Samurai. With the highest card being in your Six Samurai deck, a 2500 beatstick, you might need that Temple card to basically help you run over your opponent's monsters. It kind of forces your opponent to almost end this TM almost every time, and that just helps you keep your back row set. Then I run one Shan's Dojo. I need a second one. It's a great card for every counter that you put on it by normal summoning or special summoning a Six Samurai monster. You can remove those counters to special summon onto the field from your deck cards whose star amount equals, or level amount, equals that of the counters. Next I run a Rhoda. Rhoda is very important. I run a creature swap. Like I said, these things are so important. I run your Gateway, your one Gateway. Definitely need it. Then the staples, Monster Reborn, I think I need to explain those. Dark Hole, OGs, Heavy Storm, yet again OGs, and Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 of them, not 3. 3 still, as much as they'd like to say, oh, we finally let you have 3, it's still not too worth it. Next is the Trap cards. Trap cards are into double-edged sword techniques, kind of help you pull back out your tuner and Kekeki and Kegamush from the grave, and Synchro up. If you have a 3-star on the field, it's an instant 8 Stardust. Boom. Next are your Solemns, your Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, 2, and then 3 Masakami and Magatma. I run 3 because basically, like, if Legendary 6 Machine, your Synchro monster, the main one, if he happens to go ahead and, let's say, your opponent does a roll Unigate, then they do a Dark Hole, backup. That backup plan right there will save you every time. It's amazing. It's a Bandit's Tools. It's pretty much whatever you need, without cost. And then going over to my extra deck, which one? Yeah, this one right here. I have 1 Colossal Fighter. The second one, Colossal Fighter, is really good. They're all warrior types. Yeah. Gachi. Number 17, Leviathan Dragon. A Mistborn. A Black Rose. A Landos. 2 Stardust Dragons. You're gonna need 2. And also your Legendary 6 Samurai Shien, your main card of the deck. I hate that they only limited him to 1 now, because he just lets you negate the activation of 1 magic or trap card and per turn, and it just helps shut down your opponent so hard. And alright guys, that was my first deck list. Rate, comment, subscribe, and sorry about the camera. Hopefully the better one will be up tomorrow, and I will be putting up probably my Ice Barriers, and after that will be my Frog Monarchs. Yeah, we're gonna do Frog Monarchs next after that. Soon to come on my channel, I'll be doing box openings, more deck lists, my trade binders. I'll show you guys all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks guys again, and rate, comment, subscribe yet again. And